Hey there, House here. Well, last week definitely was not my best week. It was, in fact, my worst week to date. I had a couple of letdown performances that included the Lions putting up a goose egg against a backup and former XFL star PJ Walker, and Joe Burrow suffering a torn ACL and MCL that put a sharp end to his rookie campaign. I went 6-8, which is a win percentage of 42%. My overall record, however, is at 102, 53, and 1 for a win percentage of 65%. So, nowhere to go but up. My Week 12 picks are the Texans versus the Lions. I'm taking the Texans here. The Lions have had a long and unsuccessful history playing their Thanksgiving Day game. Since 2006, they're 4-10. Their four wins, however, did come between 2013 and 2016, but after being shut out by a Panthers defense that's middle of the road at best, I'm taking Houston here. Washington versus the Cowboys. I'm sticking with Washington here. The Cowboys also share this tradition of playing on Thanksgiving. They have had a better go of it rather than the Lions going 8-6 since 2006. But with that, I'm still picking Washington because these two teams met just a few weeks ago and Washington manhandled Andy Dalton and won with Kyle Allen at the helm. I'd expect more of the same tomorrow. Well, that covers our Thanksgiving Day games, which if those who have not heard, the Ravens and Steelers game has been pushed from Thursday night to sometime Sunday. I don't exactly know the time frame just yet, but they got bumped for COVID reasons. The Ravens have two running backs that tested positive for COVID. Maybe they had some others that didn't get their test results back and they wanted to be sure before they went on with this game. Whatever the reason is, now they're playing Sunday. So on to the rest of the games, which I will start with the Ravens versus Steelers. I'm picking the Steelers here. These two teams matched up a few weeks ago as well. I made the mistake of picking the Ravens thinking they would perform well, and I was wrong. I'm not making that mistake this time around. Raiders versus the Falcons. I'm taking the Raiders here. Chargers versus the Bills. I'm picking the Bills. The Chargers are a very talented offensive team under rookie quarterback Justin Herbert, but they're facing a Bills team that can match them offensively and offers up a bit more resistance on the defensive side of the ball. Giants versus the Bengals. I'm taking the Giants. Somehow, in some way, the Giants are just a half a game out of first place in their own division. Without Barkley, they've found a solid replacement in Gallman, and they've been playing relatively decent as of late. And with the Bengals struggling to win games with Joe Burrow under center, I don't see them winning much without him. Browns versus the Jaguars. I'm taking the Browns here. Titans versus the Colts. I'm picking the Colts. These two teams played each other just 2 weeks ago, and the Colts look fantastic. I believe they'll look just as good on their way to winning their third straight. Dolphins versus the Jets. Taking the Dolphins here. Panthers versus Vikings. So, the Vikings lost to the Lions 2 weeks ago. Then, the Panthers beat the Lions last week. So, that should mean that the Panthers should beat the Vikings. If I believed in conventional wisdom like this, I'd be picking them. But instead, I'm picking the Vikings. It will, however, be a tough matchup after Adam Thielen tested positive for COVID, but we'll just have to see what happens. Cardinals versus the Patriots. I'm taking the Cardinals. Saints versus the Broncos. So, I was wrong. It indeed was not Jameis Winston time. It was Taysom Hill time. And he played pretty well with this time. With an easier matchup this week against the Broncos than last week, I think Hill will lead his team to the second straight win with him under helm. 49ers versus the Rams. I'm picking the Rams here. Chiefs versus the Bucks. I'm taking the Chiefs. Bears versus the Packers. I'm picking the Packers. And Seahawks versus the Eagles. Taking the Seahawks. Well, there you have it. Those are my picks. Thank you for tuning in to the House Report. As always, I hope my picks go better this week than they did last week. Check back in as the games progress just to see how good or bad I'm doing. And remember, you'll win some and you'll lose some. But the house always wins.